So, a lot of people have probably heard this, but a lot of Christian traditions actually come from paganism. A lot of people associate paganism with a form of witchcraft, which, I mean, it is. A lot of people who consider themselves pagan would consider themselves ultimately witches. But paganism has actually been around since the times of Judaism and Christianity, and a lot of people would argue that paganism came even before all of that, all of those two religions, and people would argue that it could be considered the first religion or spiritual practice. Paganism, at its core, is basically honoring or worshiping nature as well as nature deities or gods or spirits. But in ancient times, paganism was assigned basically to people who either did not practice Christianity or Judaism, or people who lived in more rural areas and not directly within the city. And paganism was considered basically the religion of peasants. But throughout history, paganism has been incorporated into Christian beliefs and traditions. And since it's the holiday season, I thought I would mention that Christmas time, a lot of what is practiced around Christmas time for Christian-based religions, it stems from paganism. So in more ancient times, what people who were a part of the Christian church would do was that around Christmas time, they would incorporate these different, more pagan traditions into their own practice to try and attract local people or people who didn't believe in Christianity to actually come and celebrate within the church or surrounding the church and Christianity. This included practices such as hanging up mistletoe and decorating Christmas trees. Also, just the overall ritual of coming together and feasting on that specific day every year, December 25th. A lot of paganism and Wiccan traditions are centered around certain times of year celebrating and feasting and giving honor to those who have passed or to gods, deities. So if you're near anyone around the holidays and for some reason they bring up paganism or anybody who is not Christian, it doesn't even have to be around the holidays, just remind them that a lot of Christian practices stem from paganism.